for those words. And as we, as an association, have been saying, we are again saying to you, together with the coach now, that we have learned some hard lessons and that we are now wishing to move forward. I know that before we announce the team that is due to play in this exciting and important matches that are coming up in the next few weeks, that inevitably there will be questions as to my promise to you around what processes and what steps we'll have taken in response to the Afcon qualifying situation. So I'm going to read to you the steps and the recommendations that we have made in regarding to this process so that we can put this matter to bed and move on. In terms of the recommendations that have been accepted, firstly, that internal disciplinary measures have been taken against relevant individuals within the national teams and the coaching departments. The details of this, of course, are confidential, but those processes have been completed. A new process for the handover of rules of competitions has been put in place, and the head of department national teams, Mr. Ace Kicker, currently has been charged with the responsibility of managing this process for all national teams and for all competitions. This process will include inputs from the technical committee, from the technical director, the SAFA head of legal, and the relevant coaches. A training workshop will be held with all SAFA NEC members on the roles and responsibilities for heads of delegation, so that they are fully reapprised of their duties and responsibilities, especially in relation to the rules of competitions. Particularly pertinent when we're playing an away match, because they there are representing the association and need to act sometimes very quickly, either before or after a match, to register a protest or appeal, and therefore it is critically important that they are fully conversant with the rules of the match as head of delegation. The head of department national teams must also convene a workshop for each tournament with all the relevant parties on the receipt of all rules, and any points of contention or lack of clarity must be discussed formally and clarified. We will also be looking in a very short space of time to appoint an assistant manager for the senior national team to bolster the administrative and logistical support in that department. A CAF will be requested formally to convene workshops for their competitions, akin to those that are hosted by FIFA, where the rules of the competition and other relevant matters are workshopped with the participating countries. Finally, we reaffirm through this process our commitment to development. Fundamental, and this ties into what the coach was saying about developing a pool of strikers in his instance, but fundamental to our overall response is to reiterate our commitment as an association to putting in place and accelerating the processes of building a rich pipeline of talent for the country, so that the process of qualification and international success is driven by a medium to long-term vision and a strong and well-implemented process of development. In this regard, our National Academy's plan has been approved as part of our National Development Framework, and the Association has begun the process of implementing that vision. This involves putting in place the necessary structures at regional, provincial and national level that would include a renewed and strong commitment together with the board of the School of Excellence into the fundamental transformation of the Transnet School of Excellence as our National Academy. So these are the commitments that we have made in our processes of reflection. We've had long and hard meetings as an association at all levels around what has happened, and we as an association undertake to ensure and to promise you as a nation that something like this will never happen again. Thank you.